Hello everyone, this is Roman and I have great news. I want to show you the new version of NitroBlast2. This is new complete plugin I remake for the begin, and I want to show you I make a great stuff here. So let's begin. So before I show you the plugin, I want to say something to the Mac user and also to Win user. We had some problem before with the NitroBlast1 to install the plugins. It have some extra step and this complex stuff. So in this new plugin NitroBlast2, this is no need to anymore to have these problems. So you install the plugin in directory and like this you open SimpleFD and you have it like this. No need to do stuff to give permission on this stuff like in NitroBlast1. This is very important because I want to say. So the other thing I want to say is the NitroBlast2 is working like the NitroBlast1. Basically, it have the same interface but have more nice stuff quality. And I'm going to show you now all this stuff nice. Okay, so let's make here and open the NitroBlast. As you can see here, I have basically the NitroBlast version 2 is working like the NitroBlast version 1, but it have more stuff. Basically, this plugin is remake for the begin. It speed up, it make a lot of stuff more nice, quiet, and I'm going to show you what I mean by this. So let's grab this and put here, for example. Okay, so now let's show you the NitroBlast version 2 how it's working. I have make very great stuff and make more quality and professional stuff. And also, for those who don't know how it's working, the NitroBlast is very easy. You can select, for example, one object or multi, and you can hit fracture and you break the object. And when you hit play, you see how it looks like, very nice. And you can select material, very easy, and this stuff. And you can, for example, go here and style and change the rock, or a simple style like this. And you see the quality change. And also, you can make your own style. You can open style here, you can add your style, and you can have in the list. Very nice. So the first material is the inside and the second is outside. You can see the pink is outside and the inside is the blue. Very nice. Actually, the version NitroBlast of 2 is remake for the begin. So it's working like NitroBlast 1, like you know stuff, but also have plus a lot more stuff and quality. So let's show you how it's working now. So let's make here a cube, let's make a fracture. As you can see here, it's making a new NitroBlast object. And also now you have option here, for example, to change the null. So now we create, you can see I have the piece inside null. And the great thing is now we can make a fracture. So like this you can go more graph. So you can go here, for example, and use a random effects or formula effects, all this stuff. And like you can see, okay, and to put this to the effector, and now you can see it's working great. And another thing great, we have a matrix. So it goes here and make a matrix. So this is make automatic a clown point. Now you can work with the matrix, and also you can work with the theme particles. This is great. So here you can put the typic group, and you can see here. And now let's make some very easy. So I open the content browser, and now you can see here. Select the T rotation, for example, and I put the T rotation here. And in particle group, I can go to the simulating particles here, and I can grab actually the point clown. In this case is 0, so I put here. And now when I hit play, actually I can draw the pieces with the particles. Very great. You can see with this effect now I can control the pieces. Very nice. So another thing I want to show you, when I make a cube here and I break this cube now, and I hit play here, you can see here all the pieces you see this have the same exactly size. So when I hit trade here, you can see also how it looks like. You see most have the same size. We don't have big pieces and small pieces. So if you want to do this now, we have symmetry here and you can control. So if I make, for example, a 10% and I break this again and I hit play, now you can see here you have some very small pieces and you have some very big pieces. Very nice. And we have more nice quality of breaking. So the second I want to show you is the noise, and this is very great new. So we're making a cube here. Okay, let's make a same side here. You can see how it looks like the pieces. If I go close, you can see we have this strange line. Also, if I grab this piece, you see this is flat object in here and here and here. So this is not very realistic. So now with the NitroBlast version 2, you can change this to the noise breaking. So let's make a cube. Let's go to the noise here, select the noise. Okay, I'm going to make some settings here to see this more here. Let's make 25%, okay, like this, and let's make a fracture, and now see the magic. See now how it looks like the pieces for the laser cuts to the noise level. Okay, now if I go close, you can see immediately, you see now how it looks like the pieces. So if I grab this piece here and I feel, you can see here now the pieces have noise. Very nice. So if I hit play now, you can see also dynamics, very nice. It's like before, speed and everything. And already then, you can see now how great it looks like the pieces. You see, we have noise here. No any more laser cuts. Very cool. So another thing I want to show you is, let's make here a cube. Let's make this just smaller. Make this just like this, okay? And let's go to make here. Just break the pieces. You can see how it looks like. And now let's say I forget to use a noise level. So let's go here the noise and enable. Now you have here convert noise. So when I click convert noise, actually it's convert all the pieces to the noise. You see now I have this laser cuts, and now after that I have very nice noise cuts. Okay, so you can see when it's finished, and now you can see immediately here you have noise cuts. And also maybe you notice some pieces is gone because you need to be careful with noise. I use a very big value here, so let's make it 50% and fracture again. Okay, and now you can see it's working great. Basically this happens because you have very big noise and make overlap with the other pieces, you have this problem. Okay, so now you can see how great. You can see here, for example, I grab these pieces and you see here the laser cans now have a very nice noise. Okay, so if I remove some pieces here, for example, let's say this is the hole, you see now looks like more realistic. Very nice. So now let's say I select the cube here and I want to go back to my laser cuts. I can convert to pieces, and when I click here you can see I have convert pieces. Now I need to remove again. Okay, and now when I hit play ready, I mean, you can see now how it looks like. You see I have lines cuts. So the thickness is working like NitroBlast1, very easy. Just you make a cube, for example, you make for example 20%, let's say, and you break, and now you see we have thickness. And here you have the material, and you can select the material you want. And this is changed also because I remake how is calculated thickness. And this is have better results in some object. And now, if I want to enable the vectors I want to show you, so let's go here and make it 10 by 10 by 10, and let's go and make a DW, and let's go and point mode, and let's go here in the character and use the paint tool, and now let's paint here, 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 and let's make paint a lot here. Okay, so you can see how I paint, and now let's go and change the number a little bit to see the pieces, and let's go and click fracture. Actually, you can see I paint, and here I paint a lot, I have more pieces, and here I paint less, I have more pieces and bigger pieces. And now, so now if I hit play, you can see all the pieces is falling. But if you don't want to fall all the pieces, you can go here, and you can go, for example, in fix, and here you can change, for example, and click update. And now when I hit play, you can see all of these pieces falling. When I go here and make update, you can see now all of these pieces falling. Very nice. So I can go here in the NitroBlast object very quick, and I change this object to static dynamic. And now you can see how it looks like. So I go here, click update just like this. You can see how easy. And you can do more stuff here. For example, you can select pieces you want. Okay, in the modeling here. Let's say I want this, and I want to be static, dynamic. I mean, because the green is dynamic and the red is static. And I want, let's say this, I want to be dynamic, and also maybe I want the full object, let's say here a sphere, and put here the object. Okay, let's hide. I want to be when it's collision to be dynamic. So when I hit update, okay, this object needs to mesh like this. So when I hit update, I need to select, of course, the NitroBlast I want. So when I hit update, you can see now when is the sphere collision is make all the pieces dynamic. And also you can make it vent if you like. So now you see, and also you can do all dynamics. You can make it vent like this, and you have original. So you have this very nice quick buttons. And here also you can make, for example, high pieces if you want, like this, and also you can make so. I want to show you a little later how it's working the other stuff. So let's go back here in the Vectrex. And also this you can go here the NitroBlast object, and here you have same resource. So you can make this log, and here for example you can change for example the updating. You can see how easy. And here you can make convert UI. For example, I want to be this fracture. So now you can see this is be fracture. So it have two objects, the dynamic and the static. And now I can control, for example, let's say I want the random effects. Can you see? I can control these pieces again with more graph. You can see how easy. Stuff like this. Okay. This I want to make a figure here and I want to break. If you break a figure, sometimes you have some weird results like this. So now you can go to fix, you can select the pieces that have problem and you can fix. You can click fix place like this, and now you have perfect here object. So basically this is the fix does here. All this here button is have different results. So if I make this, it have different results. Maybe some is doesn't work and some is working. So you have to check this button all. The clear and the clear all actually is clear the data for the fix. If you clear the data for the fix, for example, if I click clear, this means when I have select the objects in NitroBlast, all is clear. But if I click clear all, it's clear everything is clean. So you have this message there. So you want to remove the data from selection object. If I click yes, now I can't fix any more the object, you can see, because the data is no there is here. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit this option. So let's make here a sphere. Okay, and now when we make a fracture, you can see it's make the fracture object. Okay, so if I make a group this time, and let's say your object you have inside parent and parent like this. Okay, like this. When we fracture actually is put outside for all the bulk and is put in top is number 4D. If you don't want and you want to keep the parent, you can go here and click parent. So when we make fracture, now you see it's still the same parent. The other thing is the U deformer. So let's make here and make a bagger. Okay, so now you can break like you see. So now you see like I see the deformer. So when I make fracture, you can see it's break like the deformer. Very nice. But if I make a check, now it's break original sphere. The separation of monograph is actually when you have a letter here. Let's say I have this and I break this. Actually, it's make one object here. But if you want separation to make one by one letter, you can make separation like this. Now you see it's make one by one. And now you can see here it's make 4 objects. The other option is working like NitroBlast1, remove piece inside. The reflection and background I'm going to show you later. The surface and the angle is the same. Here you have a very quick button so you can change the dynamic very easy for the one selection object multi. For example, something quick, let's say this I want to be a dynamic and this I want to be a collision. So with the sphere collision with the sphere is going, you can see. Okay. Okay, so this option I'm going to show you later. I'm going to show you the create UV maps. Let's make a cube here. Actually, I need to put a texture, so let's open the texture here. So I want the inside and outside the same texture, like this. Okay, okay, I have a ground. So let's break this. So you can see here when I break and I hit play, you can see the inside pieces don't have UV maps. So when you export to the other program, maybe you have problem because you don't have the UV map. Now you can fix very easy. You can select the object you want and you create UV maps. And now when I create this, you can see now the inside pieces have also UV maps. And the other thing here, you can remove all the textures, because maybe sometimes you don't like to have every object in the piece this material. But what I can do, you can see now I have all the pieces have the inside and outside material. Now I can select the object and I can remove like this, because actually this is UV map, so don't need. Okay, great. But in case you have here for UV map cubes, if we play now, you can see my texture is moving. So that's why you need to have every object have the material. But in case you make create UV map, after that you can remove the textures. Okay, I'm gonna make now something nice here. Let's make a torus. The convert to pieces, I'm going to show you it later. Actually, I want to show you here. Now with the def mode, how it's working. Okay, so let's make here a cube. Okay, about here, let's say. Okay, nice. Okay, and let's make, actually, okay, I want to make this up like this. Okay, here. And let's make another cube here. Actually, let's make about, let's say here. Okay, nice. So let's go to def. The def break is actually when the object is collision with the other object is exactly this time it's break. So when I go here and I click add, now you see I have the cube, and I click here and I make def fracture. Now this happens when the object is collision with this object is done breaking. But when it's collision with this, it start breaking like this. You can see when it's collision with this object, it's done break. But when it's going a collision with this object, it's breaking. Okay, and let's grab both and put a static object here to see better. So now you see how it looks like. So you can see when it's collision with this, okay, let's make this down. It's not break, and now when it's collision with this, it's break. Very nice. So like this, you have you can create like this when you want to break the object. And also you can make more if you like. For example, let's say, okay, this PC one is falling with the ground. Okay, let's make a ground here. Keep your mind, this pieces one is falling with this. I want to break. Okay, let's make clear. So with this PC, I make fracture, the fracture, and now see what happened. So it's collision with this breaking. If you remember one pieces, I think it is this one. When I go back, absolutely, you see here. Now it start to break. Very great. You can see you can control very nice. And I'm going to show you a little bit this here option convert the pieces. Actually, this is convert to pieces. Now I'm going to show you the great thing in NitroBlast version 2, the automatic mode. So let's make here a cube, make this bigger, and let's make a sphere. Now let's go select a sphere and make it dynamic. You can see we have this nice icon with green, so this is means dynamic. And when we make it static, you can see we have this icon with red, so this means the static. And also you want to change, you can go here and change dynamic, and now you go to static like this. And also you can remove. Okay, nice. So this is the static. And of course we have a def. I want to show you this later. Okay, so now when I click fracture, you see when the sphere is collision with the cube, it's breaking. Very nice. You can see the result. Great. And also you notice if the sphere is break this part. If you want to break more, you can go here to the sphere and you can make it bigger. Let's say 50%. So the sphere is have more power to break more. Here you can see now how it looks like. You have more pieces. And also now you can see how it looks like. And if you want more pieces to fall out, the strange when this happens, you can go to the cube now, and the static mesh here you have update static. So you can go and make 50% and click update static. Now you can see more pieces falling. And to see this better, when I go here and I change this to static dynamic, you can see how it looks like. And now you can go to the cube here, and I can change this, for example, 10%. You see the whole object is moving. When I go 70%, all of this here is moving. Very nice. The strength now is when it's 0 is automatic, but if I make, for example, the cube 10% strength, so this is the sphere is 0, as you can see. So this is mean because the cubes have more strength, the cube is break the sphere now. So see this? So now the cube is break the sphere. Very nice. If you want to break the both, so you can go here and put just a 1% strength and you put 1% strength. Have this exactly the same value. So now the sphere and the cube is breaking. Both is breaking. And you have something like this. Very cool. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit the multi-break. So let's remove everything. Let's make here a cube. Okay. Let's make 3 spheres very quick. So let's make one here, and one here. Okay. Great. So let's put this sphere up. Okay, let's remove this. No, this one. Okay, this one. Okay. So let's select this sphere and make it dynamic and make it static. So when I get fracture, the first sphere is break the cube, is stop the fracture, the automatic fracture. This is because it's fine. This collision is say, okay, I break this object, done. And now you see how it looks like. But if you want now this sphere, okay, also you want to through, now you see it's not through actually. You see, it's not through. Okay, actually, this I need to do is first I'm going to go to make more pieces, and also I make the range bigger. Let's say something like 50%. Okay, so let's fracture again. Okay, and now you can see the sphere is still not through because I want to go also here, and I say static. Let's make 60%. Okay. And now you can see it's a more sphere is through. Okay, let's say something like this. Maybe make 50%. Okay, like this. Now you want all the sphere is break this cube. You can go here in the cube and you have multi-break. So you can select how strength you want. Let's say 100%, and how many pieces you want to break. Okay, I think I use something like 6 in this case because I have a lot of spheres. Okay, so let's make a fracture. Now you can see the first sphere is breaking, and after that the other sphere is breaking here, and it's breaking here, and it's breaking again. You see actually the simulation automatically is happening. Okay, give it 3 seconds. Okay. Okay, I can stop the simulation by click escape. The, also it must break also this, but no need to see this because now it's need to take time. Okay, so let's make escape, and now you can see these 3 spheres actually is through this cube. Actually it's breaking, very nice. Okay, let's see, can see how it looks like. Okay, now I'm going to show you how it's working the depth break. Actually it's very easy. I make here a cube here, and I make a sphere. Here I make the, so this is be the depth break. So this is be the depth break, so I make a depth break. So this means when I have break pieces and I want to break again, when it's collision with these pieces is breaking again. Okay, so I go this way and make it dynamic, and this is be the static. And to enable this, I'm going to go to the cube here, and here in the depth break, I need to use something as, in this case, 10%. So this means when the sphere is breaking the cube, it's make, for example, some pieces. In this case, let's say 50 pieces. So for these pieces, is take the 10% and it's make like depth pieces recognize. So when this depth pieces recognize, with this here object is breaking again. Okay, so make a fracture. So you can see this blue here pieces is breaking again when it's collision with this mess. Nice. Okay, so let's go now close, see what happened. So now you see some here pieces like this is breaking again. And then you're going to break again. You see now the more or less pieces, you can go here and change the level to 2. So this piece is mean is breaking again when it's collision with the other object in depth. Very nice. Okay, so now let's show you a little bit another thing here. So let's make here a cube, just like this. Make another copy, put here, make another copy and put here. Now let's make a new sphere here. Okay. Just I'm going to make a keyframe here, just like this. Okay. And now in the sphere, let's make this dynamic and select these 3 cubes and make the static. When I hit play, you can see I have animation, but when I make fracture, you can see the sphere is falling. This happens because I have dynamic. So let's go to make this static. Now the sphere is stay. So now when I make fracture, you can see it's breaking one by one column here, the cubes. Sometimes if you have exactly the same results, you can change this by select the cubes, and you can go here to the Cs. Let's say we have 100 Cs, and maybe I want 200 pieces. So now we have made fracture again. Now you can see more random break. You can see here, for example, how it looks like here. You can see different break here. And you can see here different break. I want to show you the flip. So the flip object, now if I can flip, is mean is actually is make all this object like a flip. So this means when the sphere is collision with the cube, is actually is show the brake and do the dynamic. Okay, so you can see now you don't see the brake, but when the collision is sphere, actually the braking happened. This looks like it's weird now because I have animation and also all the pieces don't break. So if I go here and change this is here, for example, to static dynamic, you can see. Okay, I need to go also to flip object here and make off. You can see how it looks like here. Okay, so if I go here and I change the static and updating more like this. Okay, and I go back um, to flip object and enable this. Now you can see actually the sphere is breaking. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is the step. So here the step, when I make for example 5 steps, so this is me when they happen the first collision. After that, okay, I need to make escape on this. Actually I need to put here, so okay, actually it's here. Let's make this maybe more. Okay, yeah, it's working, but I need to put more steps to see better. Okay, so if I make, for example, 100 steps, so this means when this collision happens, you can see now the sphere is, after that is have the braking, so it's too much. Let's use 14. Okay, so you can see now the sphere is breaking. So when this collision happens, after some steps, is make the collision. Okay, so you need to be careful on this. Okay, so the other thing is, okay, I show you how to work the menu. I want to make another video now because this is very big, and I want to show you the next video some great stuff in the NitroBlast 2. We have show you this option here.